In today's episode, we are going to talk about whether spending 2 years at SPJIMR was worth it or not. And if you want to leave your corporate job for an MBA, should you do it or not? If you're interested in a social sector, when exactly should you go for a startup? Immediately after an MBA or later on? And is MBA really helpful if you are interested in social sector services? Welcome everyone to the series Alumni Entrepreneur, Classroom to Boardroom. Today, we're joined by a very special guest, Sumit, a celebrated alumnus from SPJIMR. He has worked with companies like Wipro and General Electric. He's the founder of Sound of Silence Foundation, where he empowers hearing impaired people across borders. He's also the entrepreneurial mind behind CatKing, one of the largest online cat preparation platforms. It is a great privilege and honor for us to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been really amazing. The campus is really amazing. Everything has changed so much.
And how does it feel to come back to SP?
Always. Every time I come, after every 3 to 4 years, there is some change.
Yeah.
And now there's a leadership change as well. Varun Nagraj sir has come on board. So I remember this from ML Shrikant sir's days.
Yeah.
More power to SPJIMR.
So when you come to SP, what's the first memory that you think of?
I think classrooms, these are all fancier version of what we were. In fact, I was looking at those boards, the name tags also, they are really amazing. So I think SP reminds me of hard work and those endless classrooms, that guest sessions, and sometimes sleeping on the last bench as well. Always finishing on assignment 11:59, 59.
Yes.
Do you still have that?
We have that. We still have the sacrosanct deadlines. 11:59. Yeah.
11:59, 59. Yeah, deadlines, cutthroat, placements, bistro, beautiful days. Bistro is our canteen, people who don't know. What else? Yeah, and a small batch of people who were really curious to learn. So when I left a couple of other top business schools for SPJIMR, people were questioning me. But nevertheless, so long story short, SP is great. Yeah. I'm a big brand ambassador of SPJIMR.
Back then, what made you choose, SP over other schools?
I think the profile-based selection what we have is really crazy.
Yes.
So everybody who comes to SP is like a school head boy or a head girl, you know that, right? You'll be one of the vice captains, I'm sure about it, right? So everybody is that.
Yes.
So I was giving my interview way back in Bangalore. So pehle kya tha? Ke every big city like Bangalore, Delhi, you'll have your interview process there. Yes. And after that, if you make it to the GI1, you make it to GI2, then you come to the campus.
Yes.
So it was GI1 at Bangalore. So I was interviewing my full short, school head boy, national level presentations, char project presentation, represented India in some conferences, blah, blah, blah. So that time it was the group interview. Yeah. So you start with the group interview and then the next person will. So we were standing, I don't know why we were standing, now we don't stand. Yeah. So ek banda khada hua, usne bataya, फिर next banda khada hua, फिर उसने, then the panelist told me, don't stand, just keep going. So I said, next guy, head boy, head girl, head boy, head girl, representing India in Japan. There was a lady who did classical dance and she has got an opportunity to do the dance in front of Prime Minister, blah, blah. Yeah. I was like, bro, this is so cool. Yeah. And everybody's profile based. Everyone wants to do multiple things, Har ek ka resume is like 5 pages and then they come to 1 pager, etc. Yeah. So that was the peers what pulled me up. The batch, 240, I'll be 240 again.
So we have 2 programs now. CGPM,
oh, and the BM. Yes. Yeah, and the BM. BM is 60 now.
120 now.
120. So then when I came to SP for the interview, that was crazy. And वो group interview का जो feeling है ना, if you ask me what do you remember from SPJIMR पढ़ाई, I would not remember much apart from the Blue Ocean, Red Ocean, maybe Steve Jobs case study or Cisco case study here and there. But outside the classroom was much more fun when you're taking part in this competition and everything. One more thing which I really liked was taking part in the business school competitions. It was crazy. It was so crazy.
Talking about B-School competitions, we just finished our OJS and Sprint, the Cultural Fest and the Sports Fest. Yeah. It started with your batch, right?
Yeah.
Tell us something about that.
Everything started with our batch. Our batch was the coolest. No. So OJS started, Earlier there were festivals for each and every, marketing wale apna alag kar rahe the, IT wale alag kar rahe the, systems wale alag. Mm-hmm. So, and then they combined together, it was OJS. I think I was in second year when OJS 1 came in. Oh, it was crazy, different vibe altogether. Niche in the area above, next to Audi, was a big banner saying OJS 1.2 or something. But it was cool. First time is always fun. Kuch pata nahi tha kaise karna hai. And collaborating with the team. Sprint was also, I think, the first event we had. We had a tug of war, and now it's big, right? Now
It's very
sprint
big,
it's very big.
So how did the 2 years look like?
Yeah, it was full of panic, fear, sense of achievements in some things कि कर लिया यार, learnings,
Right.
unlearnings,
That's true.
uh, overwhelming. 6 presentation एक दिन में, मतलब come on यार, this is not happening. And sometimes traveling as well. There's a lady called Radhika Narayanan. She used to teach communication. She should remember names of every kid in the class.
Oh wow.
Like every kid.
It's a great thing.
And the best thing about her was why I love Professor at SPJIMR. She used to just look at the attendance sheet and say, Sumit present, Selena present, Ipshita present, Radhika present. She never used to look at it. She's just seen the class once
Oh wow.
and attendance as well. I love her.
Of course, there are a lot of group projects. Any funny story or a memorable story that you remember from group assignments?
ये वीडियो ना शेयर होगा हमारे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में, तो मैं सब तो बोल नहीं सकता हूँ. बट या सो ग्रुप डायनेमिक्स के अंदर भी बहुत तरह के लोग होते हैं. 4 में से 2 लोग काम करने वाले होते हैं. दे आर फ्रेंड्स ऑल्सो, मोरलेस बन जाते हैं उनकी वेवलेंथ. और एक बंदा तो फ्री राइडर होता है. क्या बोलते हैं, फ्री राइडर, फ्री लोडर, फ्री राइडर. उसको तो करना ही नहीं कुछ भी काम. वो तो भाई या तो बीमार रहेगा, या उसको कुछ होगा, या उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड होगी, वो फोन पे बात करता रहेगा. बॉम्बे का है तो वो बाहर ही रहेगा टाइप्स, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. इट इज स्टैंडर्ड. और तीसरा वाला कभी करेगा नहीं करेगा, पर अगर बेचारा करना भी चाहेगा, ही इज वर्थलेस मे बी. उसके इनपुट नहीं काम किया है यार. तुम्हारे ग्रुप में एक लड़की थी, तो वो, आई होप शी डजंट सी दिस, तो वो ना फोन करती थी, यार सुमित मैंने ना दवाई खा ली है, तो अभी मेरे को नींद आ रही है, मैं सो जाऊँ. शी वाज लाइक सिक विद सम प्रॉब्लम, बट शी इज अ ग्रेट गर्ल. आई एम स्टिल इन टच विद हर. शी गॉट मैरिड टू आवर फेलो बैचमेट. सो तो मैंने ना दवाई खा ली है यार, अभी मेरे को नहीं कर पाऊंगी, मैं एम फीलिंग बिजी. तो 1 दिन हो गया, 2 दिन दवाई खा ली है, फिर दवाई खा ली है, 2-3 महीने हो गए. तो फिर हम ग्रुप में, और तुम्हें दवाई खाई क्यों? एंड सम पीपल लाइक, उनको इकट्ठे बैठ के ही काम करना है. जैसे मैं हूँ कि मेरा स्टाइल इज, ये असाइनमेंट है,
डिवाइड दो,
सबको समझ आ गया, डिवाइड द वर्क के पहले एक बार 15 मिनट बात करें, कुछ नया आइडिया, कुछ और कुछ करो. इतना बार तू कर ले, इतना बार तू कर ले. एंड देयर इज वन गाय हु ऑलवेज लव टू कंसोलिडेट, एंड समटाइम्स देयर इज नोबडी हु लव्स टू कंसोलिडेट. तो हमारा एक रूल था, whoever is the last one to do it, he's got to consolidate.
Oh, हाँ, that works.
Yeah, तो जो भी लास्ट 11:59 डेडलाइन करनी है, तो जो एंड में बनाएगा उसको, हमारा अपना ड्राइव पे डालते जाएंगे, अपने आप कर दो.
Tell us how networking from SPJIMR helped you in your career forward.
I'll talk about the corporate side and startup side both. ठीक है. Corporate side, मेरा roommate is coming today.
Yes.
ठीक है. तो he just dropped a message on the WhatsApp group. So people who don't know, my roommate is also in SPJ in Bombay with his entire family, बच्चे, kids, etc.
Oh, that's very nice.
He's going to be reaching in next 1 hour. So we both were G guys.
Okay.
He got to G, I got to G. We were in the leadership program in G. Karthik उसका नाम है. And roommates to G and still in touch. He's a director. He's doing very good for himself. So corporate world में, if I have some trouble, we both went to US first time together. We went to China first time together. तो एक upbringing हमारा इकट्ठे ही हुआ है. And the same value system by SP. So वो एक दोस्ती आ रही, कोई जी में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो जाए, कुछ CIO के साथ कुछ पंगे हो जाए, होते ही क्यों नहीं होते यार. And we at SPJ in Bombay are told to be putting our point forward in the right way. If you write yes, बोलो अच्छे से. तो या वो अभी तक के नेटवर्क है, दोस्ती यारी वाला नेटवर्क है. बट आई नो इफ माई स्टार्टअप डजंट गो वेल, आई कैन गो बैक टू कॉर्पोरेट एनी टाइम.
Right.
Like Tesco directors are friends, people, and Google, they are friends. And thanks to the network which you build afterwards as well. So SPJIN brand helps you to network with other B schools as well.
Yes.
But if I have to get back to corporate, it's easy, number 1. Secondly, startup. So CatKing was started as a SPJIN Bombay के अंदर when I was there as a part-time gig.
Okay.
So we used to do these workshops like 5 दिन आओ और तुम्हारे 10 नंबर इंक्रीज हो जाएंगे, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. और पढ़ाएगा कौन? माई वर्बल वॉज वेरी गुड. देयर वाज कार्तिक बालकृष्णन, कार्तिक चंद्रशेखरन. देयर वर 3 कार्तिक्स इन द क्लास. So Karthik is in the US right now.
Okay.
He heads Citibank Digital, बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है. Karthik was तमिलनाडु CET rank 1.
Oh wow.
वो अलग ही स्टड था. और वो फ्रेशर था, तो मैं वो क्या पढ़ाएगा, LR करा दूंगा. वो LR करा रहा है, मैं वर्बल करा रहा हूँ, क्वांट कोई और करा रहा है. तो ऐसे करके हमने पढ़ाना शुरू किया अंदर ही अंदर. इट वेंट क्रेजी. एंड तमिलनाडु रैंक 1, मतलब रैंक 1 मजाक नहीं होता यार. राइट. एंड सो एंड वी स्टार्टेड मार्केटिंग इट थ्रू ऑर्कुट दैट्स डेज. किसी को गूगल आता है, ऑर्कुट, या वी आर ओल्ड, या वी स्टार्टेड मार्केटिंग थ्रू ऑर्कुट. तो वहाँ पे 15-20 हज़ार लोगों की कम्युनिटी बन गई. Then there was new ideas coming in. SMS was very rage that time.
Okay.
SMS used to be, you pay 10 rupees or 100 rupees in a month, you get 100 SMS per day. ऐसा कुछ offer अभी भी आता है शायद. BlackBerry was coming up, and I had iPhone 1 which I bought from my startup money.
Oh.
But iPhone 1 when I bought, it was without any apps.
Okay.
So yeah, long story short, we started a service called as SMS service. It was done in association with My Today. So you can send, ये कार्तिक का idea था. You can send an SMS start MBA words to one random number 555. Just type in start START MBA words. So you'll get one word, उसका मतलब and sentence free of cost on your SMS every day.
Okay.
We started this service, started marketing through Orkut. Slowly and slowly, nearly 20,000 people joined and 50,000 people joined in.
Wow.
This is 2007-8.
That's a great footfall.
Yeah, it's a great thing. Then My Today stopped this service because we were we were overdoing it.
Okay.
Yeah. And it went viral. Like, इसको MBA word देखो अगर रोज आ रहा है, if you're learner, you यार ये तू भी कर ले यार तू भी कर ले.
That's true.
And then you can start and stop as well. But nevertheless, those were small things, etc. Then we start MBA words Bombay.
Okay.
तो बॉम्बे वाली जनता हमें सब्सक्राइब करेगी तो हमें क्योंकि वी वर बॉम्बे बेस्ड ऑनलाइन इतना था नहीं so these all started then Google AdWords came in etc Facebook came in so the whole traffic from Orkut died moved towards Facebook तो वहाँ से start किया and all my batchmates helped so I was talking about the Shoma guy so this guy we call him Dada so he's 4 years experience he distributed pamphlets along with me in front of Mithi Bhai that CatKing is doing these workshops, etc.
How did you conceive CatKing as an idea? Because after MBA, most of the people want to go ahead and do well in corporate world. But this entrepreneurial shift, how did that happen?
SPJIMR gave me a big brand recall for this, doing this entire thing.
Yes.
Have you seen CatKing ka logo?
Yes.
Yeah. There are some stripes in that.
Yes.
It's a copy of SPJIMR's Bombay's logo.
Just to recall of strokes.
The strokes are there.
Yes.
Same to copy कर नहीं सकते थे. So I picked up entire value system from हाँ है ना strokes यहाँ पे
वो name tags पे.
Yeah. बस तुम्हारे 5 हैं हमारे 3 हैं. So CatKing C के ऊपर. I was very inspired by when the transition of the branding going on. The orange color represents something. There's a purple in that. There's growth, etc. So I was like, wow, this is so cool, यार. This logo has got a name. हमारा logo कुछ और था पहले. So logo has got a meaning. And then SPJIMR helped me to get through G. So by God's grace, so SPJIMR is one of the most value-based college. Even if you're not a value-based guy, you're a guy who like to chill out and have fun. वो SPJIMR में सुधार देगा.
That's there.
Right? For sure. And then I went to G. तो यहाँ का value system, वहाँ का value system दोनों मुझे बहुत help किया. And those Jack Welch की learnings etc. which is imbibed in the entire culture. And I could relate. For SPJIMR Bombay, our founder, Director MS Srikanth, when I used to meet him, he used to be in the classrooms moving around with his dog. He had a dog, by the way.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a dog. He used to come to office with the dog as well. So, everybody was used to, faculty used to say, yeah, Srikanth sir ने बोला हुआ है, Srikanth sir ने बोला हुआ है, Srikanth. Student discuss करे, director ने क्या बोला है, क्या उनकी मेल है, क्या उनका vision है, etc. Same thing happened with G.
Right.
So we never had Jack Welch, he retired. Then we had Jeff Melt. So we got an email from Jeff. लोग ऐसे बात कर रहे हैं. Jeff जैसे दोस्त है. I was like, bro, Jeff Melt है, bro.
Wow.
The communication system at SPJIMR Bombay at that time was really amazing. The vision mission of the school was incorporated to the last mile बच्चा as well. You know, like for you also, I'm sure DOCC is talk of the town.
It is, yes.
Yeah. 90% of the students take it in a very positive way and work really hard and do it. 10% of people like just sit away. But जो लोग करके आते हैं काम उनका वो रहता है जज्बा.
They're very passionate about it as well.
Yeah, imagine for us, people like us, 240 people at our time, all of them are going pan India. कोई लद्दाख जा रहा है, अब तो तुम international जा रहे हो आजकल. कोई पंजाब जा रहा है, अपने NGO में जाके काम करके आ रहे हो, and you're spreading the word in the right way.
Yes.
It's really amazing, isn't it?
So do you have any interesting story from DOCC?
Of course, I exist because of DOCC.
Really?
Oh, yaar. So I got so DOCC is like Development of Corporate Citizenship. जिनको नहीं पता है कुछ नहीं है बस जाके आपको 6 हफ्ते. Is it 6 weeks now?
No, it's 1 month.
It's 1 month. Okay, it's 4 weeks. So imagine like 6 हफ्ते जाके तुम्हें भला करके आना है कुछ तो जाके, right? तो मुझे ये पता था मुझे बच्चे नहीं पढ़ाने हैं मुझे वो मैं CatKing में कर लेता था. I want to do something big. So I picked up an NGO called Pingalwada in Punjab. It's a very big NGO and it's one of the oldest in the country as well. The legend goes there was a guy who used to carry one guy who was disabled on his shoulders for rest of his life. He was his best friend.
Okay.
And he started raising money by carrying on his shoulder. He made a Pingalwada, means a place for, just like Gurudwara,
Okay.
all the people who are having leprosy or handicap, it's a place for them. Sab aao wahan pe, hum tumhara dhyan rakhenge. And he was a guy who carried one guy on his back. He was disabled for 20 years to raise funds to build this organization.
Wow.
और ये बड़ा cool है. So I went to Pingalwada. It was about 90 minutes from my house by bus. So I'm from Jalandhar. This place is in Amritsar.
Yeah.
So every day in the morning I used to travel with these small kids.
Okay.
So पंजाब ठंडी देखो पता ही है. दिल्ली अभी तो ठंड बहुत ज़्यादा है.
बहुत ज़्यादा.
So ठंड में इन अ स्मॉल वैन, वहाँ पे क्या है, इन दीज ऑल एनजीओज एक ही वैन में बच्चे भी जा रहे हैं, आटा भी लेके जा रहे हैं, सब कुछ. ट्रांसपोर्टेशन वैन भी वही है. तो उनके साथ बैठा हूँ तो पहले दिन में क्लास में धुंधला, शक्ल वगैरह किसी की दिख नहीं, तो बैठे वैन के अंदर हिल रहे हैं. तो मेरे साथ बच्चा है, व्हाट्स योर नेम, नाम क्या तेरा? ही डिडंट स्पीक एनीथिंग. तो मैंने उसको क्या हो गया, ही वाज लाइक आई थिंक स्लीपी होगा, 6 बजे अंधेरा था. आई मूव द नेक्स्ट गाय, व्हाट्स योर नेम? किसी ने जवाब ही नहीं दिया. So then this guy, third guy, he said, we can't speak.
Oh.
I was like, what? So there were like around 10 kids with me who were going from Jalandhar to Amritsar every day in the morning to study in a deaf and hearing impaired school in Pingalwada, which was then one of the biggest deaf schools. तो मैंने बोला ओ यार ये तो मुझे पता ही नहीं था. तो फटाफट एक एम्पैथी आती है ना तुम्हारे, और यार ये क्या है. एंड यू नो क्यूट किड्स, यू नो, एंड दे फिर थोड़ा लाइट हुआ, दे वर चिट चैटिंग विद ईच अदर डूइंग द साइन लैंग्वेज. आई वाज लाइक ब्रो मैं कैसे बात करूंगा. So I picked up the phone, mobile phone, and started typing a message. मेरा और SMS का बड़ा connection है, पता नहीं क्यों. I had a BlackBerry then, like वो typical होता है ना, QWERTY keyboard वाला phone. So I typed the message, hi, my name is Sumit, showed the next guy. He said, okay. उसने phone लिया, उसने type करना शुरू किया, hi, my name is Deepak, I'm in 6th standard. I was like, oh ये बड़ा cool है. तो हम लोग chatting करते करते जा रहे रोज. ठीक है, 15 दिन हो गए चैट हो रही. मैंने बोला ये दीपक और मेरा बेस्ट फ्रेंड. तो उसको मैंने फोन ले दिया, एक मेरे पास पुराना फोन पड़ा था. मैं बोला तू फोन रख यार अपना, चैटिंग कर, पर वापस दे देना बाद में. सो उसको मैंने नोकिया दे दिया. वो हम दोनों चैटिंग कर रहे हैं, मजा आ रहा है. और उसको पैक दिलवाया 100 SMS वाला, 21 रुपीज 100 ऐसा कुछ था. वो तो खत्म कर रहा है फटाफट. शाम को खत्म 5 बजे मैसेज, लास्ट मैसेज, पैक ओवर, टॉक टू यू टुमारो. मैंने बोला भाई तू 100 मैसेज खत्म कर रहा है. आई थॉट इट्स अ वंडरफुल आइडिया. हर डेफ आदमी को एक मोबाइल फोन दे दो, ही स्टार्ट कनेक्टिंग विद द वर्ल्ड. चल तू टाइम पास भी कर, पर इंग्लिश में कर, टाइप कर रहा है, तेरा कुछ तो स्किल होगा. आई थॉट दैट्स अ पायलट प्रोजेक्ट. बच्चे नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा. आई वाज अपडेटिंग देयर कोर्स करिकुलम एंड ऑल दैट शिट आई वाज डूइंग फॉर देम, हाउ टू रेज फंड्स एक्सेट्रा. मुझे बोला ये नहीं, मैं वो ये करता हूँ. सो आई पिक्ड अप 10 मोबाइल फोन्स फ्रॉम दिस पीपल एंड गिव इट टू 10 पीपल एंड स्टार्ट मॉनिटरिंग व्हाट आर दे डूइंग. बड़ा मजा आया. और मॉनिटरिंग तो ये तो मुझे पता था कि कोई भी चीज़ करो मॉनिटर करना बहुत जरूरी है.
राइट.
फिर वो हमने क्वांटिफाई करना शुरू किया. क्या हुआ, 2 of the girls after 2 years I started the project became national classical dancers.
Oh wow.
They had mobile phone which we provided. They got connected with somebody from outside.
Yes.
But they were deaf. अभी तू मैं हम डेफ हैं, कोई आ रहा है इनके में, हाँ बच्चा क्यूट बच्चा है बेटा, वेरी गुड सीना, गुड आके जा रहा है. Now they had phone numbers. They were exchanging numbers.
Yes.
This was so cool. I was like, bro, this is going to be game changer. Then we tie up with Micromax. We asked them, हमें QWERTY keypad phone दो, सस्ते वाले. We built a syllabus to be taught to them through mobile phones.
Okay.
Yeah, so my DOCC project became a full throttle not-for-profit organization, thanks to SPJIMR, and that was game changer.
Such an insightful story. So we'll quickly move on to rapid fire. We have some rapid fire questions and let's see how you do. So what's the best piece of business advice that you've ever received?
Oh, lovely. That's a lovely question. Since I'm at SPJIMR Bombay, I will talk about the founder of SPJ in Bombay, MS Srikanth.
Yes.
Trust me, one guy who's been known in the education industry even after he's gone is Mr. Srikanth.
Right.
And I have deep respect for him, but because of old age, his hands and the body was not super in control, so his hand used to like shake a little bit and say, this is MS Srikanth and you are Sumit. So he was talking to me. So this 2015-16, I got the Best Alumni Award in the social category. They called me back and I was here. I just say hi to the current director. I went there and I was chit-chatting with him. Hi sir, how are you? Sir, just got an award. I want to say thank you to you. I'm doing blah. He was very excited. And his hand was like kind of trembling, like in front of my face, like this. And he was like, and I was like, what? And he said, don't look here. My brain is still working very fast. I was like, okay. So my mom told me one thing when I was growing up. Always when you meet a big guy, never ask like, sir, आप इतने successful कैसे हुए? Sir, कैसे किया आपने? तो आपकी story हमेशा बड़ी cool आएगी. Always ask, what are the lacunae, what are the pain points,
Right.
what things you could have done better, और अच्छा क्या कर सकते हो आप. That's going to be the real juice.
Right.
क्योंकि पहला पूछो ना तो वो स्टोरी बताएगी सिलीना, मैं हमारे घर में लाइट नहीं थी तो मैं स्ट्रीट लाइट में पढ़ती थी, ऑल गुड स्टोरी which they've already published multiple times. So I asked sir कि सर कैसा किया, you don't do, I said sir any regrets of life ऐसा कुछ है. He said no regrets as such, but two things I would like to tell you. This is M.L. Shrikant, founder of this school, talking.
Yes.
He said, first, I retired at 55. He was 55 and he got retired from his own the businesses and he started SPJIMR Bombay at 1 rupee salary. Nobody knows about this. He said to the Bhavan's Trust कि मेरे को ये कॉलेज करना है पर सैलरी में 1 रुपये लूंगा और करूंगा मैं, करिकुलम मेरा, ऑटोनॉमी मेरी, डिसीजन मेरा. He was a DBA from Harvard Business School. And this is like early 90s, 80s की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. And then he said मैं करूँ, तो he started. He said first regret, मैं 45 पे रिटायर होना चाहता था यार. 55 वो 10 साल और मजा आता. Number one. Second, he said most of the people spend 90% of the timing in working so hard to enjoy what they really like to do in the 10% of the time.
Right.
Example, we all live for weekends, right? Yeah, we all live for weekends. 5 दिन घिसेंगे weekend पे करेंगे. Weekend मतलब Sunday, Saturday, 2 out of 7, 1 by 7, 14.28. So nearly 30% of the time होता है, right?
Yes.
Weekend, right? 2 out of 7, 28.8%. Nevertheless. तो यार वो संडे के लिए जिंदगी जी रहे हैं हम. तो लाइक तो ऐसा कुछ करना जिसके अंदर you can do 10% of the work to enjoy 90% or follow your passion. Enjoy is not sitting on the beach. It's like following your passion.
Yes.
So that made me more stronger towards CatKing, quitting G, taking a sabbatical,
Right.
doing ये. तो ये मेरे को काम कर लगता ही नहीं है. ये काम है ही नहीं मेरे लिए. It's fun यार.
That's true.
So thanks. This was big learning for M.L. Shrikant. I've quoted this multiple times to every director or dean I've met in my life.
Right. If you could have any celebrity endorse your business, who would it be?
I like Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
But I would not hire any celebrity, being honest. I would hire a celebrity who can actually coach something.
Okay.
If it's Shah Rukh Khan, I don't want him like, oh, ये देखिए हमारा नया CatKing का app और मेरे Sound of Silence Foundation का नया काम. I would like to come and teach business to people. He's a pretty great businessman.
That's true.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's do red chili. Whatever touches become gold. Beyond,
Yeah.
you know, his own acting skills as well.
Yes.
Red chilies, pepper, I mean, you name it. VFX कब से कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
That's true.
Right, कब से कर रहे हैं? And with an IPL partnership, he had the first IPL team.
Yes.
I remember at SPJIMR Bombay, 2007, 2009, IPL 1 was also coming up.
Okay.
So we had a case study on IPL is a business or sports.
Okay.
And I remember looking at those numbers. So KKR is the team?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kolkata Knight Riders.
Kolkata Knight Riders. That was the only team which was, I think, 6 teams with a 6 number and they were profitable.
Okay.
Just by the branding, etc. तो ये धंधे वाला आदमी. So I'll not hire him for that. I'll hire him for यार तो आगे पढ़ा दे बच्चों को.
Right.
MBA बच्चों को थोड़ा ज्ञान दे दे, which would be really helpful.
Okay. It's a very different take. Okay. How many cups of coffee per day did you take to make it through the program?
Make it to the program.
Yes. Guesstimates use कर सकते हो आप यहाँ पे.
ये तो मैंने कंसल्टिंग के इंटरव्यूज कभी दिए नहीं है, being honest. Though I can answer it. I'm actually a tea person.
Oh.
So I would. You need tea. You need. So 10 to 10. That's the breakfast time. वहाँ पे एक चाय पीनी है.
That's true.
And I remember they used to give like samosa pav, but used to grill it.
Yes. It's still there.
It's still there.
Yes, you can go after
we're gonna
the-
have it.
Yes.
तो यहाँ पे best samosa pav मिलता है. So chai and a samosa pav with the grilled one.
Yes.
It becomes so crunchy and nice. I'm already hungry. But yeah, I think 3 cups of tea is very good for me. But I need 1 tea in the morning for sure. Way back in Suratkal days also, NIT Suratkal, you should go rush to the mess and I think I need that to wake up. After that, 1 in the evening or chai ka bhi pee sakte hain. But now I'm getting to black coffee past couple of days.
Being health conscious.
Being health conscious, but chai ka maza hi alag hai.
Right. So we've been curious about this. What is your name? You get called Sumit, Rahul. I mean, is Rahul your screen name? Please tell us a story about this.
I get these questions a lot, but ठीक है, I'm going to clear it off. I've never spoken about it. Entrepreneurship and startup was looked down upon.
Okay.
This is like nearly 14 years back. Okay, 15 years back. This is 2007, 2018. So मतलब and अगर आपको startup करना तो क्लास के बाहर ही लोगे.
Okay.
And Orkut was like the place to go. Right. मेरे तो इतना बुरा हाल था कि my ma'am, I still remember her name, Varita Bhula. Now she teaches in some other institute. And she used to look at my helmet in the class. I had a bike then.
Yeah.
कि class में है कि नहीं. So she used to look at the helmet. अच्छा नहीं है. Absent. मेरा नाम भी नहीं बोलते थे. तो any which way. So I was like that kind of notorious when it comes to attending classes. But my attendance was on point. ऐसा नहीं है.
Right.
But I was missing it because that was a priority doing business. So I started with my nick. Rahul is my nick. So Sumit is like my passport name.
Right.
I started with my nick. And वो ऑर्कुड पे क्रेजी हो गया.
Right.
So वो उसमें फॉलोअर्स तो नहीं, कुछ तो होता था, मैं भूल गया क्या होता था. बट पीपल स्टार्टेड गेनिंग इन ग्रुप्स, स्टार्टेड बिकमिंग मेंबर्स होने शुरू हो गए. तो सारी हमारी मार्केटिंग वहीं से होती थी, सोशल मीडिया. एंड देन टीचर्स आर आल्सो देयर.
Okay.
तो मैंने बोला ये तो अभी वनिता बोला मैम देखिए अच्छा इसलिए क्लास में नहीं आया, ये कर रहा है एक्सेट्रा. नाउ दे फ्रेंड्स, तो वी कैन चिट चॉट. नेवरदलेस, तो मैंने उससे शुरू किया. एंड देन फेसबुक आ गया और जी में जॉब लग चुकी थी. दिस वाज माय पैशन.
Right.
अब स्टूडेंट्स अगर चाहिए तो कहाँ से आएंगे? फेसबुक से आएंगे.
Yep.
और फेसबुक में अभी मेरा नीरज विजय, मेरे बॉस जी वाले, वो भी फेसबुक पे हैं.
Okay.
सो राहुल बिकेम वेरी वेरी गुड ब्रांड एंड अ वेरी बिग ब्रांड. एंड सो सुमित, तो ऐसा हो गया था कि मेरे निक से ही सब लोग जानते हैं. एंड बट लास्ट ईयर आई ट्राई टू चेंज माई सेल्फ कि सुमित हैज टू कम बैक बिकॉज मेरे इंस्टाग्राम में ब्लू टिक नहीं आ रहा था.
Okay.
That's the long story short. So every time I introduce myself, I say Sumit Singh bracket में राहुल, जो तुम्हें अच्छा लगता है वो तुम फॉलो करो.
Right. So what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done at work?
I don't know it's embarrassing or not, but it's embarrassing for people of my age. So now it has become a habit.
Okay.
So आज से कुछ 7-8 साल पहले, so मेरे को ना Santa Claus बड़ा पसंद है somehow.
Okay.
I went to visit Finland also to see the real fake actual Santa Claus.
Okay.
वो बचपन में हम करते थे ना, वन नॉर्थ स्टार पे
Yes.
वो करते हैं, पोस्ट ऑफिस जो उसका होता है, चिट्ठी आती है, तो मैं हमेशा भेजता था. एंड हमारी when I was a kid, तो हमारे स्कूल में अंदर, though I grew up in a Montgomery Guru Nanak public school, but we had a Santa Claus coming in our class and distributing the gift.
Oh, wow.
तो मुझे बनना था वो Santa Claus, मुझे कभी मौका नहीं मिला. I was a kid like second, third, fourth, fifth, कभी नहीं. I moved to Delhi still, कभी Santa Claus. मैंने बोला यार, तो ये जो साउंड साइलेंस हमारा NGO है, इसके अंदर हम Santa Claus बनाएंगे.
I think I saw that post of yours.
You saw that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So 7-8 years back, I went crazy. I told Aishwarya, मैं तो Santa Claus बन के आ रहा हूँ, मुझे गिफ्ट देने हैं.
Yes.
मैं पगला गया हूँ. तो I got all the gifts wrap करके I started gifting.
Yes.
तो 100 गिफ्ट लेके I went to Churchgate. Churchgate में सस्ते मिलते हैं गिफ्ट, गेम्स एक्सेट्रा. तो वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किए, तो बड़ा मजा आया सबको. मैं तो Santa Claus, and I was not young. I'm not a 19-year-old kid doing it, becoming a Santa Claus. 8 साल हो गए. Every year I become Santa Claus on the streets of Bandra. And I distribute gifts to kids. The good thing is कि मेरे लिए embarrassing तो भी क्या रहा, मैं तो बन गया जो बन गया. मेरे साथ there are 99 more Santa Clauses. It's called 100 Santas project.
Oh wow.
Because there are more crazy people like me who want to do good. तो हम बोलते तेरे को Santa Claus बनना है, आजा. तेरे को आना, तेरे को आजा. Everyone is given 100 gifts.
Wow.
और 100 into 100. 10,000 gifts are given to people in less than 10 hours. on streets of Bandra. अभी ये थोड़ा पैन इंडिया हो गया है. दिल्ली में भी हो रहा है, लखनऊ में भी हो रहा है, बैंगलोर में भी हो रहा है. So I think what was a little bit embarrassing on day number 1 for me became a habit. It's called understand. It's all over the news every time.
Wow.
It's fun.
Very nice. So as you know, the admission process is going on. Any tips that might help the students with the group interviews?
Of course. I love this. पहली बात तो यार enjoy this process. SPJIMR का GI process is like killer, you know. Even if you don't make it to school, enjoy the process. If you make it, that's really amazing. So याद रहता है ना?
Right.
याद रहता है for sure. So group interview 1 is more or less they look into your fitment to the subject, say marketing or finance or BM.
Right.
क्यों कर रहे हो तुम, right? Whether you are fit to the right field. मतलब जैसे for example I've seen in the past life lot of freshers get
Right.
calls for marketing or fin. Lot of workings guys get for operations, right? You would see in the batch as well, right?
IM, yes.
Operations, IM. मेरा भी 2 साल experience था, 1.8 कुछ months. And BM also, I've seen lot of people.
Yes.
तो ये एक थोड़ा mix तो है, right?
Right.
ऐसा नहीं कि fresher नहीं हो तो operations में 100% no है, हो सकता है, but major mix ऐसे होता है.
Yes.
So they are checking these things also. तभी वो batch define कर रहे हैं in the selection process for sure. तो which means that अगर आपका इन सब सब्जेक्ट का कॉल है तो you're the right fit for the cause.
Right.
Then if you are saying marketing, then know inside out about marketing. What is digital marketing? What is traditional marketing? Why marketing? What are the roles in marketing? कौन सी तुम्हारी favorite campaign है? Marketing के अंदर different parts रहते हैं. 4 P's, 5 C's, beyond all these things.
Yes.
Right? And some case studies. Favorite ad campaign कौन सा है? What do you know about Favicol ad campaign? Which is the latest? Say at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. used to be like our prime time when we were kids, you know, and then DD1 and DDU2 used to be. वो Favicol का ad आता था, वो याद है वो एक वो ad था. वो ड्रॉप्स लगाता है, फिर वो मच्छी पकड़ के आता है एक्सेट्रा. फिर एक हाथी का आता था, जोर लगा के हाय शाह. Those are like crazy ads. So know what a panelist would have also seen.
Right.
You know, you cannot talk about like manga or anime or you know any kind of super new age things, right?
Right.
Or even Tinder and Bumbles of the world as well. You have to talk the language he would understand.
Right.
And in marketing per se, I think सामने वाला अगर panelist मेरी age group का है या मेरे से थोड़ा और बड़ा है, तो they are stuck on like your parents, like they are stuck on YouTube and Facebook. My mom is like active on Facebook.
Okay.
Now she's on Instagram as well. Like even my dad, I don't know what the hell he's doing on Instagram, but that generation loves Facebook and YouTube. So if you talk about marketing, move towards that as well.
Right.
If you think finance, role पता होना चाहिए यार. Why finance? Credit डेबिट क्या होता है, बेसिक बैलेंस शीट क्या होती है, इनकम एक्सपेंस स्टेटमेंट क्या है, स्टॉक मार्केट अगर तुम बोल रहे हो तो कौन सा बढ़िया है, मार्केट इज लाइक बूमिंग राइट नाउ, व्हाट्स गोना हैपन, बजट का क्या इफेक्ट होगा स्टॉक के ऊपर, डू यू थिंक वी शुड स्टिल कंटिन्यू इन्वेस्टिंग इन द रिन्यूएबल स्टॉक्स एक्सेट्रा. तो ऑपरेशंस लीन क्या है, सिक्स सिग्मा. तो नंबर 1 इज GI1 के लिए. इफ यू पास थ्रू, इफ यू लकी, या इफ यू पास थ्रू द GI1. अच्छा एक और बात, प्लीज शो बी विजिबल इन द एंटायर प्रोसेस. यहाँ पे सब कुछ SPJIMR में दूध पानी का पानी होता है. 6 लोग बैठे हैं. सेलिना गुड, मारिया बैड, गुड बैड, अपूर्वा गुड बैड, सुमित गुड बैड सामने. एंड देन द पैनलिस्ट डिसाइड्स कि मुझे किस पे इन्वेस्ट करना है टाइम, और वैसे कर खेलेगा. GI2 यूज्ड टू बी कॉल्ड डायरेक्टर्स राउंड एज वेल लॉन्ग बैक, बट इट्स मोर ऑफ द फिटमेंट टुवर्ड्स SPJIMR.
Right.
मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, whether the college is ready to give you that hoodie of SPJIMR, it's going to be proud of you as an alumni.
Yes.
अपने घर में तुम्हें एडमिशन दे के ना दे. So 2 is more or less like that.
Right.
They play twist and turns. दुनिया भर के जो तुमने ethics based questions सुने होंगे, तो SPJIMR has got a list of everything possible, right? So be ethical. If you're not ethical, they'll catch you. Because ethics में भी level 1, level 2, level 3 ये लोग जाते हैं और तुम पकड़े जाते हो for sure. Be ethical. Being super practical and not ethical is stupid. अगर तुम्हें लगेगा ये तो प्रैक्टिकल है, यू नो, अरे प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है यार, ये तुम्हारा वैल्यू सिस्टम है. सो द सेकंड इज मोर ऑफ एथिक्स बेस्ड ऑन, जो हम बोलते हैं, इज राइट फिटमेंट टुवर्ड्स द स्कूल, एंड ऑल्सो वेदर यू आर द बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट टू बी अमंग योर 240 plus 120 odd students.
Yes.
So that's, yeah, they're going to kill it, but just smart as can.
So this brings us to the end of our episode. I was not prepared to receive such an insight into you, sir. You're truly inspirational, and thank you for your valuable time, and having an honest conversation with you was such a pleasure for me. If you are preparing for the GI, or if you know someone who's preparing, please feel free to share this video, and thank you so much. And like, share and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're a wonderful host. Thank you so much, Lina.
Thank
all the best to all your aspirants. Hope this journey at SPJIMR was really amazing. And thank you so much for getting me back to those nostalgic days of staying in here. Take care.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.